and today we are going to be discussing about that composite data entity. So this composite data entity means instead, first of all, we can implement that to two individual entities. These two individual entities will make, using these two entities, will make a composite data entity. The name itself is saying that composite data entity means it's a more than one entity. In real-time scenarios, we are using sales order information or sales line or purchase order or purchase line information. These scenarios we can use in this one. Okay. And actually, I have a file is there. This is the file department ID and department 2 is there. So two files are there, two records are there. Computers having the two records is related to that department ID 1 and four records in that entity. Two records, four records is belongs to that department ID 2. So this is the file, input file. So the composite data entity input file is the XML. So now I am closing this file. We'll try to insert the records into that composite data entity. Before that one, see, check the tables, employee table and department table. Two tables are empty. There are no records. I already created a import project. Now I am going to be executing this project, run project, and click on upload and browse. Select that XML file. And click OK and upload. And now click OK. Then click on import. Currently, it is going to be executing. Okay, after completion of successful, now we can see that the records into the, yeah, it got succeeded. Now we got that information message from that bell icon. Now go to that the main table, department table. Two records are there, belongs to the department ID 1 and 2. And after refresh of that employee table, now we can able to see that four records belongs to department ID 2, two records belongs to department ID 1, as I already shown in that input file. Now let's go back to that our Visual Studio, how I did this one. See, this is the employee department table, this is a parent table, and the index is the department ID. And this is the employee table, and the index is the composite index. I make a index as the employee ID and department ID, and relation is that department ID belongs to that your department table and employee table. Automatically, the staging tables also will be created after creating the data entity. So if you want to create the data entity in the simple step, right click and add-ins, create data entity. Otherwise, through wizard, we can create that one. After successful of creating that two individual entities, we can see that these entities, this is the department entity and department ID, so, and employee entity, and the relation also is created. Then go to the staging tables as per that standard or as provided the document provided by Microsoft. We need to create a two fields in the both the staging tables. What are the two fields? Parent row ID and row ID. Both are belongs to that integer type. See, add two columns, row ID, parent row ID, type of int, all staging tables. So I did same. So row ID, parent row ID, and provided the relation. And go to that employee table, and here also row ID, parent row ID, and the staging index. It all automatically will be created while generating the index. Sorry, data entity. And data entity relations are there. And now I have created that one thing is the foreign key relation, department ID, and definition group, and execution ID. After completion of these entities and staging tables, now the step is that we need to create a composite data entity. So to create the composite data entity, okay, you can go to that project, right click, add new item. Under data model, here you can select that composite data entity. After selection of this one, right click here, new root data entity, like this in standard given new see, this is the one, new root data entity. The same way we can do that. First is the department entity, and after that one, new embedded data entity reference. That is the employee. And here we need to set the one property called relation. This relation should come through the lookup. This relation where we have mentioned that is our relations. See, the employee entity staging table we need to mention. So this is the way we are making that composite data entity, guys. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to my videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll provide that D365 and technical training, including data migration and integrations also, and Azure and DevOps, LCS also I can provide the training. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.